Danielle. Let's do this. Hello.
Hi guys, welcome back to reality.
Hello. How is everyone today? I hope you're having a great day.
So today we are going to be talking about Foodie Beauty. This is not going to be like most of the reaction channels, guys. We're not here to bash and, tear her down. Yeah. I personally follow her. I absolutely love Chantel. So, and maybe that's a
bias.
Maybe it's a fellow fatty thing. I kind of, feel a connection there.
I feel you. So yeah, we won't be bashing. We're just watching to react, and we might be a little concerned.
Right.
So let's get into it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say what I'm about to say. But I don't think it's not something I was going to talk about, but I just feel really alone, and I don't know what to do. Honestly, I don't. Like, not that I don't know what to do, it's just, I talked to Bibi about it, but nobody else. I, kept it in, because I think I'm in, denial. And I was trying to go through the day and just, be normal, and cook and everything, but I just can't. I just don't want to. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I need Kleenex. Hold on. I haven't even told my close internet friends. All of you are gonna be like, what the fuck, But I'm not okay. It's nothing to do with Dom. I'm not seeing him anymore. This is completely just me right now. So I don't want you to think that has to do with that. But oh my god, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, because I know a lot of you are not gonna believe that I would do that. Thank you, Lucky Legs. Whew. I'm pretty sure that I'm addicted to cocaine.
Okay. So you're still muted, Danny. That was pretty deep.
Was her mouth moving on your end?
I sent you a text. No, we should do it the other way from now on, because when I was watching on live as well to see, and it did, but it wasn't lined up perfectly.
Okay. So I know everybody is attacking her, and guys, I don't know how else to say this. Chantel has tried to say it herself, and nobody listens. But these people that are claiming that they care about her and they're worried about her and everything, that go into her live streams and just tear her apart, that's not helping. Whether it is about her eating addiction, whether it is about the cocaine addiction, constantly going at somebody, putting them down, is not a motivation. It's just not.
Right. And I do want to put in a disclaimer that I look at this from the point of view of an addict. So I see it differently than like Danny does.
Right. And I look at it from the aspect of loving an addict, as I do. So I know everybody. I can hear it. I can see all the comments flying in that I'm an enabler. Blah blah blah. No, I totally agree. I'm worried, literally worried about her.
Right.
But I know I don't know. I know for myself with me being overweight, if people ride me like that it doesn't help. Or even as a smoker, people telling you how bad it is for you. No, duh. You do you think that these people that are smoking don't realize it's bad for them? Do you think that Chantel doesn't realize that overeating is bad, that the cocaine is bad, that
Mhm.
she's over using the
Which it,
marijuana to numb herself?
right, and that's what's so scary to me is that she's doing both because the cocaine is it's an upper, so it's making her heartbeat rate faster. And then when she does the marijuana and the edibles on top of that, that's slowing her heart rate back down. And already being so overweight, she already has a lot of strain on her heart. So that's what terrifies me is that she's doing both at the same time.
Right, and she
Um,
has thrombosis, she has diabetes. I mean,
mhm. And with the diabetes, not eating alone because she's doing the coke is also scary because she could go into a
yeah,
diabetic coma so easily. It's just a terrifying situation altogether. She needs someone in her life that's going to give her the tough love and tell it to her straight. She needs to do inpatient. Period.
but tough love, I don't think you're implying that they should be putting her down and hitting her
No,
over the head,
no,
you
no,
know?
no, no, not at all, not at all. Um, Someone just needs to sit down and have like a healthy intervention with her, not fans that are going to tell her their opinions and how they feel. No, she needs people in her actual real life to sit down and talk with her.
Right,
Because that's the only way it's going to happen because she doesn't want it yet. She doesn't want it. And unless she has something to lose from it, then she's not going to want it.
right, and I mean, you know, weed is legal in Canada as it is in a lot of the states in America, but and it is an excellent medical tool. I mean,
Mhm.
it really is. I suffer from extreme anxiety, and
When
it,
used properly, yeah.
but she is using it
To
from
numb,
her
yeah, she's
waking up till she's going to bed at night, and she's just literally numbing herself 24/7,
right. She's not using it in
which
the medical way needed. She's using it to abuse. Like she's abusing it pretty much is what she's doing.
yeah, and it hurts my heart to see it because I know that she's depressed. Um, I can see where all these things contribute to what she's doing, you know?
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
And I agree with everybody that she has so many things that she needs to seek therapy for. She has so many things that she needs to
Mhm.
um, get straight in her head. My fear is that something's going to help her, something's going to happen health wise, or she's going to end up losing her channel, doing something too over the top on her channel, and she's going to lose it, and
Right.
that's her livelihood. And I would hope that Hater Nation doesn't want to see that happen. Um,
I don't think so. Honestly, if they did, I feel like they would already have tried to do that. Um, what I fear for her the most is that she's going to OD.
right. Yeah. I mean, it may not even be ODing as much as it just being that last hit that,
Right.
that does her in.
Because when you're doing
Yeah.
after the live.
It's been annoying since Chantel started trying to open the live.
Pete's
It's been on. If anyone would come on soon enough, you would have seen nothing but her butt.
Yeah, with me all night.
And here's another thing I have to pause. They are there. People are insinuating that her cats aren't getting good care and she's neglecting them. Guys, if you actually sit and watch Chantel, those cats are her everything.
Mhm.
I
Well, and
mean,
it's not like they're dogs. They don't go out. You don't take them out for
right.
walks, so it's not like that. And they go in a litter box. All she has to do is scoop it. How can she? There's no way they can know if she's neglecting him because it's not like
Right.
she vlogs herself scooping the litter box.
Well, they were freaking out because I believe it was last night. Sam was up on top of her refrigerator and then jumped from the refrigerator onto the counter. Guys, that's what cats do. I have
Mm-hmm.
a 4-month-old kitten and she's already everywhere, climbing
Right.
everything. That's just what cats do. And cats are like they want attention when they want it.
Right.
Um,
It's not like dogs
so
where you can love on them whenever you want.
yeah, and she does. She loves on those cats constantly. Those cats, if you go into her streams, you know who those cats are. You know their names because they're part of her stream
Yep.
every time, guys. They're not being mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm craving is cabbage rolls. They're not homemade ones. I love the ones from M&M's. So good. So I'm only gonna be on for like not too long. I'm just like in a funk. I don't know. I feel bad that I'm not doing videos for you guys and content that I know you're waiting for. So I feel bad about that. But
That's
no
another thing that since she started using, she doesn't do her videos like she doesn't do any of her edited videos anymore. She used to have a regular content schedule where she would upload a video doing
Right.
mukbangs or whatever it was she was doing. And now instead of that, she just goes live all the time because she's too high to care about her content.
Right. Now you do get the people in her streams that, you know, egg her on to, do another edible or whatever. You do get those people. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand, people calling them enablers or whatever. And poor Joe, you guys
Those are
can
just
see
pushers.
you can see Karate Joe on here. Everybody gives him a hard time. But I will say, being that I spend a lot of time watching, he, I think, genuinely cares about Chantel. So when he's riding her and stuff, he's not putting her down. He's not calling her names like some of these people.
He's just giving her the hard truth.
Right. And he just wants her to be well.
Mm-hmm. Also, yeah, never mind. Go ahead.
cabbage rolls. Why? Like that. Are the no-name cabbage rolls from No Frills, are they really good? No Frills has some decent stuff. Candy. Dallas. Hi, guys. Yeah. I'm still just, toss salads and scrambled eggs.
Ain't nobody gonna toss that cat salad. Sorry, that's nasty.
She also, another thing people are really up in arms about is she's supposed to be moving. I don't know what she ended up deciding. It was a big back and forth for probably a good 3 weeks or so, whether or not she was going to move with Pete's or they were going to get separate apartments or what. I really hope that her and Pete's continue to share an apartment because
Yeah,
Pete's cares so much about her, and I'm
he's probably the one
worried
thing
that
keeping her
something's going to
alive.
happen and nobody's going to be there. Right, right.
Exactly.
He's her best friend, and I know that if anything were to happen to her, Pete's is going to he's going to be there to see it and get her call 911 or whatever needs to be done. I'm afraid for her to be in a apartment by herself. If something were to happen, it could be, who knows how long before somebody gets help to her.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Can I do a live weigh-in? Yeah, next time I do a weigh-in will be a live one. Maybe tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm waiting to talk about it for when Plain Cheeseburgers gets here, but somebody will just have to tell her that I'm going to the weekend. Drinking project! Oh, here ye. I wish I had some Chef Larry right now. And I wish I had a big turk. I wish I had a big turk, guys. Sorry, the cats are being annoying right now. Hey.
A big turd. We could probably skip ahead a little bit. I don't think anything
Hello.
super exciting happens. We just really wanted you guys to see how blitzed she really is, how bad it's getting.
Okay, so here is one. This might be when the cat goes up on the refrigerator. She's eating her Ritz crackers, and people were like, instead of tending to her cat, she's sitting there stuffing her face with cheese and crackers. What does she need to tend to the cat for?
Right.
The cat
What?
is fine.
That's ridiculous.
It is
Cats
totally
tend to
ridiculous.
themselves. That's one of the joys of having a cat instead of a
Right.
dog.
Right. And I mean, when your cat
I don't know
is
why
not
people, like,
coming to you
wanna,
for
like, let go in
affection,
your life,
your
like-
cat doesn't want affection.
Exactly.
Being so much
They
cheese.
know what
If you
they
try to
want
give them
when they want it.
affection, they might claw your
But, you
eyeballs
know, like on a
out.
human level. Ones that like to be fucked up, you know? It's weird.
Yeah.
It's mean.
I just think that Hater Nation is just out of
Whoa.
control.
Yeah.
Like,
What's the
it's
baby
gotten to a
situation?
point where they're just hating on
Hi,
her
Mia.
for absolutely everything.
Just because,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and poor Amber Lynn, it's even worse for her.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to do an Amber Lynn video too. And
I'm just
the thing that also is against her is that she's lied about her addiction to her fans so many times that they don't know what to believe anymore. So they go and watch the drama channels and stuff to try and figure it out. Like she said, first she said that after she was addicted that she called a doctor and they told her that no, they couldn't help her, and you know, there was a whatever, I don't even remember now. And then she decided, she relapsed and she didn't think nobody would notice. So she lied about it at first and then she came clean. And then she said she wanted help. So she was staying at someone else's house until she could go. Well, she went to the ER because her heart was hurting. But her heart was hurting because she had done an 8-ball all night of Coke. And she went to the ER and then she started feeling better. So she wanted to leave. And but she said she was going to stay at, was it her uncle's, Danny?
Yeah.
She was going to stay at her, she was going to stay at her uncle's so that she had someone to keep her accountable until she could go and get help from like a rehab or whatever, you know, with a doctor. So she scheduled the appointment for the next day to do her evaluation. And then she was like, well, there's a waiting list. Well, she didn't go back to her uncle's to be held accountable. She decided to come home instead, which makes no sense to me. I think she did it because she wants to use.
Right.
And also she had lied. She said that she had flushed an entire 8-ball down the toilet, but then the next day said she still had 2 grams left from that 8-ball. So she's just all over the place, which that's how addicts are, because she's not Chantel right now. She is an addict.
Exactly. That's what I want people to get. Like, it doesn't make her a bad person. Guys,
it just makes her an addict.
Doctors get addicted to things, you know, like painkillers.
Anybody,
they're around all the time. You know,
you would be surprised.
The average person can become an addict in no time whatsoever. And if you have that, which she, you know, obviously has that addictive personality,
right,
where she doesn't do anything in moderation.
Exactly. Because she's been addicted to food all this time, and then she started doing other stuff. Right.
And so people were thinking too that she's been doing it for a lot longer than what she admitted to. First of all, who cares if she didn't admit to as long as she's been doing it? She did admit to it. What would she gain by saying, you know, it's only been the past 2.5 months as opposed to, you know, the past 6 or the past 8? Thing is, when you have an addictive personality, you can get addicted really quickly. So 2.5 months could very well be all she was using it for.
Right.
Well,
it could be, but
we know that she's probably still using it now.
Right. And it could be, but I tend to believe that she's been using it longer because of her massive weight loss, and addicts a lot of times try and make it sound not so bad, so we always will say less than what it really is. That's just how it is. Because I mean, I've been clean now for 16 years. see. Yeah, 16 years with June 25th.
Good for
And
you.
you still have days where it's a struggle. There's some days where you're going to wake up and you're going to struggle that day. That's just how it is. It never goes away. You just deal with it on a daily basis. You do get stronger with time. Uh but that's why I'm saying you just have to, after a while you just have to become strong. And it's hard and it's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it.
And this is one of the reasons, guys, we felt compelled to do a video on Foodie Beauty, is because we do come from totally opposite sides of the spectrum as far as
Right.
seeing what she's going through and everything.
Mhm.
So while I know you can't trust what an addict says, and 99% of the time it's a lie, I know
Mhm.
all those things, but I also know the struggle of depression and anxiety, and
Right.
so I can understand her trying to find relief somewhere. And I
Right.
think it that's what
She's
it starts out as, and then it just snowballs.
right. Because here's the thing, you get that relief, and then after that, you're always chasing that first initial high, and you can't ever reach it again because you build up a tolerance. So you just keep chasing, 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 but you never get there. Like my best friend had OD'd. She was only 29 years old when she died, and I thank God that I had my husband because without him, I would either still be using or I'd be dead because I didn't want to get clean. The only reason I did was because he threatened to take away our son and leave me. So, if you
And that
don't,
was your bottom. She
right,
does not, right
right.
now, she doesn't feel that there's anything in her life to fight for.
That's what terrifies me, that she doesn't have a rock bottom. Like I said, my best friend,
Right,
she didn't have a rock bottom. She'd already lost her kids. She didn't have a rock bottom. Um, but I mean, unless you try, you never know. So I mean, you just have to do what you can to try and get that person to see, even if they can't see it when they go in. They usually will see it before they come out because once they get clean, their fog clears and they start becoming themselves again and actually realizing everything they did.
right. And I a lot of times I'll call you or I'll text you, and I'll say, "Can you watch Chantel's last video? Is it just weed, or because I honestly,
Yeah.
after being around an addict, the
Hmm.
most of my adult life, you would think that I would be so on point to notice, but
Well,
I
and
don't know
honestly,
the
I think,
difference
yeah,
between being high on coke or being high on weed. I don't, because
right, yeah,
find it somebody else. I don't get it.
yeah, because I remember before she came out, I remember thinking that she was doing crystal meth or coke or crack, and I even mentioned it to you, and you were like, "No, no, it's just the weed."
Yeah,
Um,
I'm so
and
naive.
and I didn't say anything because I was like, "Well, I guess it could be sativa, but I doubt it." And then, like a day or two later, she came out saying that she was using. But it's just a scary situation all around. She just really needs help. She needs someone in her life that loves her enough to get her the help.
Right, and I mean, she has people in her life. Her uncle was ready to step in, but she's almost 40 years old. You know, you can't force her. If she's not ready, it's not going to happen. And anybody that's ever cared for an addict knows that it has to be time for them. It doesn't matter if it's
Right.
time for us.
No, I know. And the only way to do that is the only way you could even do that is if she becomes a danger to herself or others, and then you can 5150 her. But other than that, it has to
And
be,
that's
she
not
has to
our job,
voluntarily.
guys.
No,
Yeah.
no, don't
And you
anyone
see
ever
her on,
do that. Don't
right, you
anyone
see
ever
her in
do
a
that.
live stream. You don't need to call the cops. You don't need to call,
Because everything she's
911. Like,
doing, yeah, yeah, I agree. Don't ever do that.
yeah, you're not doing it out of the kindness of your heart and because you're worried about her.
No, you're doing it
Because
to be a bitch.
right, and Pizza's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So if there
Pete's
was a
would
reason,
call.
yes, if there was a reason to call 911 or call the police, Pete's would be on it. So don't don't try to fool anybody by saying
No.
that it's it's all being done because you care.
No, you're not doing it because you care. You're doing it either 1 for drama or 2 because you want to be a bitch.
Right.
So no,
I'm gonna go.
don't call. Yeah, I think we can go to the other one.
I just want to do the ending of this where you can
Yeah.
tell how.
Yeah, maybe fat beater, glitchy beater,
Hi, she really is. Yeah.
stupid fat beater.
Yeah.
She's just
Okay,
been.
guys. We're gonna go now.
And you can tell that she had done
Mhm.
some speed that day because of her pupils. They're just not, but they're not as big. So you
Never
can
mind,
tell
it
she
seems
hasn't done it
No, am I gonna be trying hamburger eyes?
recently.
Leave him alone. He's perfect. He is. But he's
Hamburger eyes.
annoying.
If y'all don't know about
Good night, guys.
hamburger eyes,
Yeah.
see, Jordan in the chat.
just tired.
Hamburger.
I know.
Till tomorrow.
I remember asking
I'm
you
just,
what
like,
the
really,
hell
like,
was
battling,
hamburger.
like, some serious blues, like for real, guys. I'm just kind of numbing myself.
If you look at her,
She even just
look at
said,
her eyes.
No, I should be
They
dealing with
do
it.
look like hamburgers.
I know that.
yeah, she even just said, I'm
Right.
numbing myself, which tells me she's
Yes.
using way more than she should
No, I'm
to
not in
numb
benzos.
herself.
And it
I don't
hurts
seem,
my heart. It really does.
Just really
because
getting to
I
come in.
know
No, I mean, you
she's
can't even get those here
suffering
anymore.
and-
No, for real, you can't. Like, it's very
and
hard.
She's only making things worse, and she's only going to have
I've seen what they've
more
done to people.
problems.
Someone just asked her, was
Bye,
she
guys.
using benzos? And she said, no, you can't even get them here
Bye, bye,
anymore.
Abby.
It's too
Bye,
hard to
Sam.
get them.
Goodbye, Sam.
Which I'm
Yes.
glad, because if she was using benzos and the coke and the weed, she would just go to sleep and never wake up,
Oh, so scary.
which could
Good
happen
night.
anyway.
So beautiful.
Wish me here today. You're so cute. Yeah. What are you doing here?
What
I love
the
when
heck?
She does that all the
Okay,
time,
there
and
you
I
go,
love
man.
it.
See, look,
Like,
somebody
I'm
wrote, "Bye, Chubby." So they pay
Yes.
a membership fee just so they can go in there and chat. Like, I saw someone pay $80 to do a super chat, just calling her pretty much a fat ass piece of shit.
Yes.
It's like, really?
I mean,
You have that
who's
much
the
money
idiot
just to
there, guys?
blow?
Come on.
Yeah.
Right. And you're
I gotta go
calling
put
her
the
the
beater
idiot,
in my
and you're
room.
Like-
just throwing your money away just to put somebody
Alright,
down.
guys, I'll be back tomorrow.
I so want. We've discussed this. I so want to do a video on trolls because I really don't understand what they get out of it.
Yeah, we will do that. We'll do a troll video.
I've got my go-to kitchen towel, and so
Oh.
does Neon. Wait,
All right, this one is not. This one's only 4 minutes.
And this
long,
one's
guys.
from this morning.
Right.
It's just gonna shake more now.
She's so beautiful too.
Hi, Lucky 44. Lillian, hi. Rolando, hi. WM, Pokemon. That's stunning, Lady Blazer, thank you. I have some glitter everywhere, but I decided to put a little bit of makeup on. Abby. Feeling okay. Yeah, I'm alright.
And you can tell she hasn't done coke. You can tell by looking at her pupils. She hasn't done any yet at this point of the recording.
Oh my god, my phone's gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, I have to come back after because I can't even find my charger right now, so.
Does she not have an iPad or a computer? I know she has a computer because we've seen her sitting at her
Right.
computer chair before. Why didn't she just go to her computer chair and finish?
I don't.
Probably because she's so high, she didn't think about it.
Myself, right?
Well, I
So-
mean, when she's
I'm just sleepy.
when she's eating,
Someone's calling
she
me.
sits at the kitchen counter.
Uh-huh.
But these past few weeks, she has not left her.
I hope it's not someone I
room
plans
a lot,
with.
and she is
Hi, Mira.
totally
You still worried about me,
honest
Jana?
about
Well, that's
that.
fine. I
Like,
mean,
she literally.
Wait,
Unless we
pause
work
it
on-
because
so
we
it's just
can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Um,
She's been honest about the fact that she has not left her bedroom
Yeah.
very much for the past couple weeks. She basically smokes, eats, and sleeps. And again,
And
that's
snorts.
depression. You're
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to escape it.
Yeah. And the marijuana could be making her depression worse because people that use it that don't need it sometimes end up getting depressed.
Right, or it's the wrong strain. or
Right. Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly.
I'll try to find my charger.
And honestly, hold on, pause it one more
Yeah,
time.
I'm okay. I'm just really drowsy, and it's just.
I honestly feel like if she really wanted to get off the coke and use the weed to do it, the best way for her to do it would to stop getting the indica and get the sativa, because then she would still have that up feeling without doing the coke.
Right. unless she does have really bad anxiety, unless the sativa gives her more anxiety.
Okay, but here's the
But
thing:
or
the coke, if she does, then the coke would be giving her way more anxiety than the sativa ever would.
oh, see, I don't know anything about that. So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Um, I don't know what I was going to say.
At least purely just THC, you know. I don't really want to talk about it on streams of video. I don't know who that is. Daniel. Who's Daniel?
Here's another thing too, guys. This attitude or thought process that everything in her life is subject to be talked about, criticism, whatever. That's not really true. What we are entitled to is what she shows us.
Right.
That could be something totally different from 3 hours ago when she streamed. So
Right. Although I have to say, since the dawn of time, anybody that's in the spotlight, celebs, whatever, have always had no privacy, like paparazzi, whatever it is. Unfortunately, when we see a celebrity or someone that's on a public platform, that's what we do. It's what we've always done. It's sad, but it's true.
right.
Like we all buy, like, you know, the People magazine, the National Enquirer, all those rag magazines. All they're doing is invading on celebrities' privacy.
Right. Now, I'm not, like somebody says, you seem really sedated. It's scary. I'm not worried about her at this point in this stream. Do you feel like it's just the weed right now, right?
Yes.
Like in this one.
Yeah, in this
That
2 hours ago when it was streamed, it was. But now I can't say
right.
now, obviously, but yeah. Someone put, just seeing you and see you're okay is enough content for me.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess it's like this with any social media influencer. You know, you're going to have people that you make a difference in their life.
Mhm.
And then you are going to have people that join the hate train.
Right.
She does have, you know, she does have a lot of followers and members who tell her she gets them through the day, and I do believe that. I think that, you know, there's people that can relate to her in however way, you know,
Mhm.
and it becomes, you know, they look forward to her streams, and so, like, you know, WM saying that just seeing you and you're okay is enough content for me. Honestly, I will say, as a member, when she goes silent, it's worrisome
Right.
because we don't know if something's happened or
Mhm.
not, and would we be, you know, would
I think
anybody,
Pete's would tell us
I hope so.
because he has a Twitter.
Yeah,
So I think he would tell us. And then someone, WM up here, you have us all thirsting for content. We missed you, LOL. And he's the one that said, just seeing you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
And
she does have.
she had a rogue mod too. So there's like people that got blocked and they've, you know, contacted her and want to be unblocked and were members and got blocked and this and that. And so she promised she was going to get these people unblocked, and she still has not done it. So she has a lot more supporters that, you know, could be members or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, like, this rogue mod blocked a lot of people.
Yeah. So.
And just, oh hell no, that's who I think it is. This guy needs to. When did you start drinking? I don't drink. I just have a bottle of Grey Goose and.
Oh, she's drinking right now,
Mm-hmm.
and she's high.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't been
She's
drinking.
drinking alcohol. That's not good.
I'll have Nicholas. Gummies. I'm just having one drink.
So she had an edible. She had gummies, and now she's drinking Grey Goose vodka, which is very strong.
Well, and she's not just doing. If she was doing just edibles, that's one thing. But she's also smoking.
Right.
She has asthma, and, you know, so I mean, it's not a good thing health wise.
Not at all. Not at all. And her heart, it just scares
No.
me.
I don't like the taste of alcohol, so I don't usually drink much.
Someone
You don't
said
want to be like
when she
that,
said she
okay?
was drinking, someone said, "Isn't it? It's only 3:30."
Yeah. It's just
So.
a non. Gina, hi, how are you? I'll tell you what, that darn HelloFresh, you sent me an invite. How long ago was that? Like 2 years ago, and I still
I
get
know. I
an
can't believe
email
it.
from HelloFresh probably
Hello,
every other
Jana.
day.
How are you? How are you, Jana? Do you know
Do you?
Jana?
No, I don't. Do you watch Foodie Beauty?
Welcome to the channel. We're doing okay. We're hanging in there. It's been a rough year.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so thankful to be able to go into stores with no mask now.
I still wear my mask.
I don't. And when Ziggy visited, he was like so nervous and everything. I was like, Ziggy, our numbers here are like so low. They're not worrisome at all.
Yeah, I still wear my mask everywhere. But I'm in
I
a
did
place.
just buy a pack yesterday of 50.
Yeah. I think they said in schools they're letting only vaccinated people not wear masks. But I think that's a
Yeah.
dangerous thing because kids carry around germs like the flies on poo.
I'm just praying that they don't say that the kids have to be vaccinated to return to school, because I don't want mine to have to be vaccinated. I just don't trust it. So I hope that
Oh, yeah, she's in the age group where she
something
can be
people say.
vaccinated now.
She just right at that age.
12 and up are allowed to be
Yeah.
vaccinated. I'm not going to get into the whole vaccinate or don't vaccinate
Right.
fight on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, like I guess that's it for us for today, guys.
Thanks
We'll
for
keep,
joining us, Jana.
yeah, we'll keep you updated. Like I said, I do follow her pretty closely, so we'll stay on top of it, and we will post another video if any new information comes available. And I would just like to say, I'm sure she's not going to come upon our broadcast, but if she does, Chantel, please get some help.
And please
Thank you,
know
Jana.
that we're
You have
not
a good one
bashing.
too.
Hey, have a good one, Jana. Subscribe, hit the notification bell.
And comment, like, all that good stuff, guys. We will see you next time. Thanks for
Have a
joining
great day,
us.
guys. Bye.